do you see a connection, Zach, between basically doing one of the first sensory experiences for a child having to do with their genitals and the overly sexual nature of many Jewish stories?
No, she says, Melissa says, stop spurging, Rich. How are you making that horrible noise, by the way? I find it to be very funny.
That's not, I'm asking you about Jewish stories.
How do you know?
I love that I grew up in an atheist household. They named me Rich. I never see it coming.
I'm just asking you if he sees a connection.
I don't know. I just like religion in terms of information consumption and relaxation and meditation. I don't understand.
But on like a covert spot, I can do like a covert spot for the idea. You're like, what's his given name? Richard? Oh, he's not a
You've
Jew.
him so many times.
Well, he was doing very well.
Covert
I
spy
didn't care
for that,
about his
yeah.
rants because he wasn't interrupting. So it was fine. It's just when he gets in a mood, then he starts doing his little troll thing, and that's when we have to put him on ice. Like worms before you go fishing or something.
Well, it didn't help that you had a second.
Also circumcised.
You had a second sperm.
No, it's arguably worse, Zach. Is Muslims circumcised?
Strong men.
Muslims circumcise often when these kids are conscious, meaning they're 5, 6 years old.
No, do they?
Yes.
They just circumcised in the hospital.
No.
No, that's.
They hold these boys down. Ask your brothers.
They were circumcised as babies. Here.
Is that what they tell you?
100%. They were all circumcised as babies.
I don't
in the
believe
hospital.
it. I don't believe it.
I'm going to ask my mother right
So
now.
let me get this right. So they were circumcised by a Jewish doctor? That's what you want me to believe?
Huh?
They were circumcised by a Jewish doctor?
See, this is where Robert Taylor therapy comes in, where he's like so delusional himself.
Maybe because of Christians.
You think it was a Christian that circumcised
You
his
realize
child?
Diego is like a stupid child who never grew up.
I mean,
His parents really must have spoiled
What do
him.
you mean you were born in Christian hospitals, Nora?
The hospitals were called Central Baptist Hospital.
Okay.
They're
Okay.
Christian hospitals.
Let's do it. Let's do the experiment right now. Okay, Nora, open up Central Baptist Hospital right now and see who's running it and who the top surgeons are.
Let's see. It's called Baptist Health now. Let me see. Baptist Health.
Are you gonna pretend your parents didn't circumcise you?
Who, me?
No, not you. Obviously not you.
Isa.
I bet your dad is
Parade
circumcised
to
as well.
everybody what we did at the Bitcoin conference.
I bet your dad is circumcised as well.
Oh my god. Now you want my dad too? You want to see what is in
Did you
between his legs?
circumcise your kid?
Are you crazy?
I don't know.
I mean, I might be a Jewish
Because
wannabe, but I'm not that
your
bad.
wife must be Eastern Orthodox.
What's wrong with that?
That they circumcise as well.
Oh my god, you're so mistaken. Nobody in Europe is circumcised, Isa.
Nobody, huh?
Except for the Jews and the Muslims.
Yeah, most people in the UK, most men are not.
See? Melissa says from experience.
But they are also, a lot of them are atheists, so.
That's what they're gonna be doing over there, Musanda. This is your father speaking. When you go there, son, do not think that you are black. Just know that you are better than these people, right? That's what they tell you before you come in. Now there's a black household in America. The mother is telling the son, "Them fucking Africans, bro, they come over here, they hate you. They don't like you. They want to take from you."
And barbaric. And
Definitely not
illegal.
everything in scripture that
So, if you look it up, it's about 15 to 20% of men in the UK only.
John, I can't bring you up.
That's very interesting.
Well, why don't you make Mod your somebody else and then
Assalamu alaikum. Daddy's back.
make
Alright, I'll mind you.
Mod me up. Yeah, I'm reliable.
Do not moderate whatever you do.
Hey, Diego, give me moderator.
Diego, give me moderator.
Give me Diego. Oral.
Oh my God, Frankie's retarded. He's
Shut
a
the fuck up, you fucking
Just
slut.
kick him out. Kick him
Fuck
out.
you and that ass, bitch. Because
Kick him out.
you see, when he talks, no doubt that's
Well, I know it's horrible.
That's the Middle East. I don't know what you guys like. That's
It's horrible. But
you say it's horrible, but you know what? These men are raised by you. They're raised by Muslim women, so their horrible hearts are a result of what's.
Diego's thoughts.
I support the Armenian genocide.
No joke. I have heard
Yeah,
you
I
say
mean, with
some of
people
those
like Frankie, I definitely
things I've ever heard.
Yeah, but for every Frankie, for every Frankie, there's always a course.
I'm going to buy a Canik pistol right now.
You support the Armenian.
Do you acknowledge it, though, Nora?
I don't remember saying horrible things. Did I just hear
It
that?
was just her subconscious leaking out in the elevator.
Do you support the Armenian genocide, Rich?
Yeah, I support the Armenian genocide. I'm going to buy a Turkish-made firearm right now.
Oh my gosh.
I already have a bunch of them.
I heard horrible things being
My way of
said.
sending money to Turkey.
Let me.
Sending money to
I'm
Turkey.
gonna
buy a shitload of Canik pistols.
Afwan Habibi, Frankie, please don't interrupt.
Remove Fayed from the room, Diego.
Yeah, remove Isa, the fucking from this daughter of the.
My friend, can you kick him?
No, we know about Rico. Who's the next one? You fucking go to his room. You removed him from the Bitcoin conference just to go right there. You bitch, slut, don't have it.
Jesus Christ. this
Thank
dog
God.
is a faggot.
That's not how I like to start out my afternoons.
Good.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu
All
Akbar.
the proceeds for this clubhouse room, all the proceeds will go to buy more Canik firearms for me.
So, my friend, I saw your Instagram video with those lovely ladies making baskets. And then, as I was at Walgreens, I saw a magazine about baskets. And I was going to send you a picture of these baskets, but I was like, fuck it, I got to go. So I didn't send you the picture, but.
There you go. Good story.
Some people, I love it when people say, oh, you're like an underwater basket weaver. And I'm like, motherfucker, have you ever made a basket in your life? Because I haven't. And I know it's pretty complicated. So, don't fuck with a basket maker. That's what I'm saying.
It's hard. Yeah, thank you for inspiring me, by the way, to start filming my things because you're right. If I just film the thing, then you have the fucking thing, and you filmed it.
Then you got a fucking library at the end of the day. And next thing you know, your Patreon is at $10,000 a month because you're doing something innovative. You're making communication videos. Oh my God, who would have thought? Send me your money. Send me $10 right now. And then you got $10.
Yeah, by the way, if anybody in this room would like to donate $1 to me, you can sign up.
Daniel, free my nigga Daniel.
Yeah, sign up on Patreon.
Daniel's here. Daniel should be able to give you, Diego, great insight about your neurosis and your neuroticism.
Free my nigga Daniel.
For my educational videos.
How did you find this?
Oh, can you bring up Daniel, please?
How did you escape chillism and find this room?
Escape chillism?
He escaped. I've never seen him in another room.
Chillism is a super brain rot pit of hell. Welcome, Daniel, to Diego's neurotic room of neuroticism.
Tell her this is all a simulation.
Who escaped chillism?
Rich. Sinon, his name's Rich.
Yeah, she knows.
Oh my God, I don't know Melissa. And I don't know also Sonam.
Yeah, you don't. Oh, no, you don't.
Daniel, he's rich. What's up?
Cash in those pink tickets, gentlemen.
Melissa is from the old retard clubhouse rooms with Randy, and all of them. She's known as the Melissa Popolo.
Yeah, it's true.
Melissa what? Melissa what? You know
It's a nickname. A nickname I did not.
Melissa's a Terry supporter, Daniel.
A It's Harry supporter.
Yeah, she's a Perry supporter. She's getting dicked down by a Lebanese guy.
There we go.
But that's because she's in love with a Muslim. That's
Yeah,
No,
she's
we're
in love with a Muslim, even though she's
together
not a
anymore,
Muslim.
so, anyway.
Well, Lebanese are also Christian.
Yeah, no,
yeah, but
Muslim.
Lebanese are also Christians.
No,
yeah,
those
no,
are Muslim.
hers is a Muslim.
Inshallah,
Some
what
of them are even
happened?
sexy.
As I said, we're not
Some of
together
them.
anymore, but
They are?
people are still
Oh, I
upset.
didn't know this. Sorry, I didn't know this. I was,
She's not getting dicked down by a Muslim anymore.
They will be forever upset.
I didn't know this.
So, Daniel, I don't know if you can look at my
for
PTR.
whatever it counts, I'm glad.
Daniel, look at my
Yeah,
PTR.
yeah,
It's
I don't think
it's called a checklist of cognitive
It
distortions.
was
My choice. It wasn't.
She,
It actually wasn't.
she knows.
Oh, Isa, you said his knuckles cut.
Yeah, of
She
course
knows.
he has to be circumcised. He's a Jew.
Yeah, of course. We're all
And
knuckles
even
cut.
after that, they left alone.
Yeah, a little extra cut.
I was like, just trim it from the, like, just doing it.
They call Daniel the Hebrew hammer.
How do you call it? What?
Hebrew hammer. Hebrew hammer.
The Hebrew
Hebrew hammer.
Yeah,
The
you have
Hebrew hammer.
the Hebrew schmeckle, the giant hammer schmeckle.
Rabboni
The cousins also
Shalom.
do that.
Let's get back to the topic.
Yeah, but they cut like half the dick off for them
Yeah. Why do Muslims do it, by the way?
because they're copying the Jews. They're plagiarizers like the Prophet.
That's true, but like, what is the excuse that they tell like their people?
Oh.
We have a story around it.
Because Muhammad had some stank on his dick and had a little cheese under the hood, and then he woke up the next morning. He's like, Allah told me last night
Jesus
to
Christ.
cut my
that's
schmeckle.
How
And they're like,
do you say
okay,
Jesus?
Muhammad.
How do you say Jesus Christ in Muslim?
You're
Isa, it's semen of a stallion.
Damn. Are you sure it's not the semen of a bull?
Did you not know that Isa means semen of a stallion?
It means semen of a bull.
No, that's true. It's
I think he's bullshitting.
What do you think about the Muslim conquest of Spain?
Isa, are you familiar with Ahmed ex-Muslim, David?
Wait,
I'm
somebody was trying to talk, Richard. You need to allow.
Oh no, this is John.
He's autistic.
Yes.
This is the song that never ends. Yes, it goes on and on, my friends. Some Jew haters started singing it and not knowing what it was. Their neurotic behavior took them over just because they're dumb as fuck. Their names are Diego and his Noura ISIS supporter. Her name is Noura Bandura Princessia. She's got a public defender. Oh boy, she's gonna get deported in a first of a come trials, Diego. So wait.
Where is he going to get deported? She was born in the U.S.
Oh, my mic is on? I didn't even know my mic was on.
That was him just wishful thinking. Now you cannot deport.
Diego, when you do go to jail, I will send you $10. 10, not 11. 10, not 9 for your commissary account.
I'm talking to you right
I
now.
got you, bro. You can get
We'll send you 10.
probably get 3 bags of Cheetos.
High shekels. In Jews, we send you high shekels, which is 18 shekels.
He will send you shekels. That's amazing.
No, but it's 18 because we do high. High is 18.
It's so expensive in Israel.
No, but it's shekels, so it comes out to like $4.50. It just sounds more.
Diego, do you think if you spent a month living in Israel, maybe your attitude might change? Just a question I'm asking.
I think that Barstool Sports thinks so.
I can tell you that
What do you mean Barstool Sports thinks so?
Oh, so he paid the guys that wrote Fuck the Jews, he paid for them to go to the Holocaust Museum.
And what happened?
And I don't think you need to go for a month. I think if you go for like a week, 10 days, you already be converted.
I went for 24 hours one time.
Did you leave
Yeah,
the
you
airport
went
or?
just at the airport doesn't count.
They did keep me at the airport for a long time.
Yeah, of course, you look like a Muslim.
What a shock! Why would they do something like this to you? You're the last
Of course,
person.
I know. I mean, I come as a guest to your house and you hold me in a cell for like 6 hours?
Yeah. Were you invited by any of the house members?
Zach, don't tell them, Zach, but just tell them that you approved. It was a good reason.
How do you call this? Like, not
Thank you in here.
Diego, did you have a traumatic brain injury? Like, did you get kicked in the head or something by a donkey when you were a kid?
Are you asking Diego?
Yeah, it's actually a great question. I mean, I don't know if you heard what Randy said earlier, but he said he notices a pattern within Nora. Basically, meaning if you are polarized in one area, it means that like you're not like there's something going on neurochemically, intelligent-wise, communicate. Like, what is it about this topic? You know that you actually think that. How do you determine that this is a good usage of your time? Essentially,
Who's he talking to?
You,
Diego.
Diego doesn't get on this app unless he's doing something else. And Michelle knows.
He's talking to you, you kike.
I'm a kike? I don't even use that language.
No, Diego.
Why are you always concerned with the usage of other people's time?
because I'm sitting here creating a documentary.
You think of all of us as goyim?
No, I'm
Wanting
recording.
to be your slave?
I'm actually interested in human psychology or brain science to figure out why people do what it is that they do. Like, why do you think you've created a room called Hugo Boss is making military uniforms again? We're back, baby. Like, what is it that you think you're organizing? What is it? How do you value your time? You have kids. You have supposedly some wife, some Roboton, robot that lives in your jalopy. I've randomly seen you at a gas station, and yet here you are still creating Jew hate stupid rooms about really stupid. It's a waste of time. It is a show about nothing.
Ain't nobody hating on the Jews, and we have plenty of reason to do so. But ain't nobody hating on the Jews.
I'm just saying your general theme or category is Jew hate. It's not like you're teaching anything. You're just creating a milieu of Jew hate. If Resistance was in here, he'd be running minutes. If some other Jew hater was in here, you'd give him 10 minutes.
It's horrible. Is the Resistance your friend, Diego?
Resistance? No, I think he's kind of annoying, but he can be funny.
He could get nailed. This is the reason why he's so angry.
I don't want John to get confused. Just because everything that a human can possibly consume is in some way, form, published, authored, controlled, edited, or somehow connected to a Jew, that doesn't mean that criticism of that thing is equal to Jew hate.
Okay, all or nothing Jew speech again. Good job.
You blame us because we do shit, but you are all doing nothing, and then you blame us because we do shit.
Can you imagine if he went and had a DNA test done?
Don't do anything like dude, it's so annoying.
6% Ashkenazi or Sephardi.
So annoying.
Just because my family's from Spain?
Oh yeah, there's definitely some Sephardi in there.
So you have some Sephardic in you.
Guaranteed does.
Yeah, maybe this is all just a self-exploration to find out who you really are.
That's right.
So the kike was appropriate when I used it, right?
Well, yeah, I guess so.
You're a self-hating praxeologist.
That's just another example.
That might have been the funniest joke I've ever said in my life. A self-hating praxeologist. Never heard of that one before. That was fucking
you guys
genius.
can't think you're gonna have a hit every single time. You know what I mean?
A self-hating, self-taught economist.
Some stuff is gonna be more popular than others. Me myself, I like the story of Jesus Christ.
What was it like when you met your girlfriend or your wife or whoever the fuck that robot was that I saw that didn't even look in my direction? What was it like when you met her in Ukraine and you couldn't even speak Ukrainian and she was just speaking another language and you're like, yeah, let's have some kids, baby. She's like, da, yatta be blue. And you were like, great, let's move to California. And now you got all these kids with her and she probably doesn't even, you really don't even talk to her.
No, there's a lot of Ukrainian Jews too.
I mean, who wants to talk to their wife? Honestly.
Honestly, it sounds to me like you're miserable. Good luck and Godspeed.
Okay. I guess maybe I should be more like my boy Rico, who likes them nice and intelligent and opinionated.
I'm saying just happy.
That's the worst.
It's hard to find a happy person.
You know who was the best? Helen Keller.
Oh my god. You guys are unbelievable.
I mean, I like.
I think you actually should imitate Rico. Yeah.
There's this person. There's a person on Twitter that likes to troll like the pro-values because they're like ignorant. So she wrote something like, "How come if Helen Keller was blind and deaf, how did she write her journal?"
What?
Meaning, well, she wrote it a bit interestingly, like referring to Anne Frank because they could never mind. Maybe it's in my head. What?
That's Richard's kid.
Oh.
He says he's making him into an
He
idea.
said, I support Israel. He did.
I mean,
Richard speaks for IDF.
Diego, you're not at all
I
concerned.
love IDF.
You're not at all concerned about Nora or like
I love IDF.
what
He
happened.
actually said it.
What happens to Nora, Diego? Like, how far does your relationship go with her? Like, are you going to accept personal responsibility for her?
Oh, Princessa?
Diego
Yeah, for Princessia, because, you know,
John, what if he finds out his wife is a Jew?
I don't think she's Jewish. I've seen her. She doesn't look Jewish, but Diego actually looks maybe like he's a patrilineal Jew
John?
or a second generation
That's why
maternal
we have that
Jew.
whole thing in baseball where he goes, funny, she doesn't look Jewish.
See, you are
Remember
Jewish.
She had her old nose.
Are you listening to yourself? You're Jewish. You're definitely Jewish. You fit the pattern. You're neurotic. You make Jewish jokes. Oh my God, you're actually a second level removed Jew. You're hating on yourself.
Jewish princesses are often attracted to money and power, and I have both, and you know it.
So what you're saying is you're just bored and lonely.
John, your lackeys are amazing.
Maybe you should look into therapy. Like, look at my PTR and actually read the cognitive distortion disorders, and maybe you'll get some better, insight into self. And then you'll improve your communication with your, now defunct wife who doesn't respect you, and that you drive around in an old jalopy. And, you're going to be happy again, Diego. And then you'll stop with all your Jew hate derangement syndrome and ruining people's lives by fueling their own neuroticism, and thus remove the neuroticism from yourself. I am complete. Don't call us, we'll call you.
That's right.
It's crazy.
I mean, what would Jesus do? Do you think if Jesus was alive in 2025, he'd create clown house rooms, 40 hours a week about Jews? No. Jesus would be at the beach relaxing with a Corona.
I think if Jesus was on Clubhouse, Diego would be doing rooms about him, saying that he was crazy for loving the Jews. He would hate on Jesus.
He would straight go down.
I don't know why I get accused of neuroticism.
Because you are. You're one of John's lackey trolls. One of his fanboys. Makes sense.
It says here that neuroticism is a trait associated with negative emotions. I'm usually the one laughing the most.
No, I love the most.
Deep-seated childhood issues, Diego.
It says here, it's one of the big 5 traits. Someone who is more likely to experience feelings such as anxiety, worry, fear, anger, shame, frustration, envy, jealousy, pessimism, guilt, depressed mood, and loneliness. I can't be lonely. I'm surrounded by children.
And crazy women.
Yeah, but I love them.
Yeah, but you got Alvin Bragg up your fucking ass seizing your cash, busting into your apartment, your laundromat operation's been thrown to the ground. You fucking lost everything. When you lose your money in the Jewish religion, they say that's like losing your soul. So obviously, Diego, you're here to reinflate your ego because you lost everything.
That explains a lot. It says it's a mental health disorder.
Jew hate? Yes. So you see, that's the reason why you're compatible with Princessia.
Amazing.
Did you even satisfy her in Vegas? Did she actually come?
Daniel, they made Princessia cry today.
Not me.
Where is she not in the room anymore?
No, she's not.
Yeah, you really care about her so much.
No, why would he kick her?
Zach might have kicked her.
No, he doesn't kick her.
I mean, it's a miracle that the New York City actually even helped her.
Zach will not kick people because I don't think he wants to create a precedent where trolls are being kicked out.
Exactly.
Zach has already completed 3 baskets.
I haven't even fucking been paying attention to my phone. I've been making Japanese knotweed fruit leather.
Zach, would you characterize me as neurotic?
I don't really know you that well.
No, but I don't think
I mean, just based on your experiences.
I don't think you're neurotic.
Yes, I would say
no. I might
say
even
you're
more
a
so.
neurotic Jew.
I would be closer to say psychotic than to say neurotic.
They go hand in hand. The meaning, Diego, if like, I don't know. I mean, I don't work, okay? I don't actually work. I just sit here and live stream myself. I wouldn't call that work. But what the fuck do you do?
You know, I mean, I make sure everybody gets fed and everybody is.
Oh, I see. You're the food distributor. That's your only job is distributing food to mouths. Okay, great. And career choice you got there, Dr. Praxeology. Oh, you're a Costcoologist. Wow. Good job, doctor.
Yeah. With the double.
Try reading a fucking book.
Cookie.
So you're a full-time Costcoologist and a part-time online social media Jew hater.
That's right.
Hey, you know, it's kind of like Superman and Clark Kent.
I would just like to say that Diego has changed my mind. I am now on Team Gaza. And fuck the Jews.
Good.
You built a heart. You have a heart now.
Oh, you got the heart of Jesus now.
I'm calling to tell my Jewish mother that I'm on Team Gaza now, and fuck the Jews.
Is that since you found out that Diego is a Jew?
Yes. At the side with my brethren, no matter what. It's a Jew thing. You wouldn't understand, Isa.
I see.
And we have giant schmeckles, so you should keep pursuing Diego.
He's just afraid.
What is it? Wait, well, I'm sorry. Pinga. Sorry.
I think that's what made Nora leave, too. He was just talking about flirting with Isa.
Well, she feels threatened when Issa's in the room because she wants you all to herself. She loves you.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's the case. I don't know.
Why don't you fly her out to Maui and go on a nice, beautiful vacation with your one true love this summer and relish in your Jew hate?
Yeah, I gotta smoke a cigarette because of all this stupidity with Diego. Sorry.
What was your ACT or SAT score, Diego?
1600.
I don't even know if I took it.
My brother missed the last question because he fell asleep.
I think I took the ACT.
But he aced it other than that.
What was your first thought when your condo's door got kicked in and your cash got seized? What was the first thought that came through your head?
I was thinking of you.
Oh my god.
You were thinking of the Jews? Those fucking Jews kicked in my door and took all my cash.
Can we fucking say it right? It's Das Jews.
Das Jews.
When you saw the paperwork from Alvin Bragg, what was the first thoughts that came through your head?
You know, I said, why is he commending me here?
wasn't like, how the fuck did they find out? What the fuck?
No, it's Hava Nagila.
You think I have anything to hide?
Have anything to hide? I don't think you have much of an IQ to hide that much. So no, probably not.
Did you,
got
you say
nothing
you're
to
an
hide.
official Jew? Issa, wouldn't it be wild if you checked your DNA and you found out you were too? It would make sense all this time.
I know that song. They taught it to me in school.
Argentina's got a bunch of them.
Are they singing it? Am I singing it right, Daniel?
Good, Issa.
Daniel.
Daniel.
I thought you heard me. I said it's מוכרחים להיות שמח, מוכרחים להיות שמח, מוכרחים להיות שמח.
Hey, why don't you bring Lou up? Why don't you bring Lou up, the AI chatbot schizo convo of all of everything?
We have such a crappy mic. My God. Nigger. Nagila hava, Nagila hava, Nagila ונשמחה.
Diego's so happy. He's getting back to his roots now.
I think I might. I mean, my family, I wouldn't be surprised if I have got some
Jew in me.
Jew in me.
Ribono Shalom, Moshiach now.
Sephardic.
So Lou, what's going on in the AI world today?
Well, today I woke up and I chose not to speak to niggers. Maybe tomorrow.
Good one.
No, you gotta say sad niggers.
Yaakov is here. Mashiach, no, we didn't have to wait.
Desert dwellers.
You see, honey, I can sing your music.
That's right.
She met Diego.
Yaakov. I got the level of
What are you complaining about, Jacob?
Yeah, because I was spending an hour doing physical therapy and grunting. Told you guys.
What was his name?
Time to go to the gym and read a book, Diego.
Jacob, what was his name?
Working on it. What do you mean? What was
The physical workout.
What is that noise?
I was lying on the ground. Room. They gave me exercise. I go 2 stages this, I go to the therapy. Home. Every night, an hour.
Okay, you're doing the pause.
Hold on. It's a 10-minute actually.
The number one car in Israel, Toyota Corolla.
Why are the Israelis starving the Palestinians?
Wait, all Israelis have got Corollas?
Yeah, Toyota Corolla is very popular.
In Brooklyn, it's Toyota Siennas.
Oh, he's in Brooklyn? I thought Yaakov was in Israel. Different Yaakov.
Yeah, it's a
They're both car models, though.
You said like it's a bad thing.
yeah.
Danielle.
Yeah, you say it like
The crew is all here.
oh,
You
amazing.
got Keegan and everything. Jeez.
Oh my God, Keegan is here.
On Sunday night, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu
That's right.
convened his security cabinet after the officials told local media that the cabinet approved expanding the anti-Hamas operations to, quote, conquer Gaza and purge the
That's
territories.
They're going to bomb the shit out of them.
Oh, what's
Basically,
new?
what's
What's
happening?
new?
We are going like full strong now. I think in like 10 days or
Woo,
something like this.
finally.
Unless
They release
they
them?
would, yes, they will decide to behave like
59
humans.
hostages remain. All of these people, it's mostly men. There's one woman here I can see. They're all young. None of them look like they're Eastern European. There's a black guy. An Asian guy.
There's also like I think like one.
If you stay
Thai
at a youth
worker.
residential treatment facility in
Yeah,
Illinois
You know,
or
this
SC
guy,
by a staff
like,
member
why do
or
they
other
want him?
patient,
Like,
then
can
you
you make
may
sense of it? The poor guy doesn't even know what
in
he wants.
exchange
His
for
family is so far
absolute
away.
Take his pants down, dude.
Some people are calling this oligarchy,
No, but what's the point
but
of both of
it's
them?
actually bigger than that. These are global
If he's
platforms.
circumcised, they might think he's a Jew.
It's oligarchy.
But they are all circumcised. No kidding. Stay down, dog.
What's he?
You know what's funny?
You know what's not funny, Keegan?
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
Keegan, don't you got a car to fucking put the diagnostic to get going to Africa doing charity work? Don't you got cars to fucking fix, Dr. Keegan?
Is he just losing more money than he's ever made in any of his ventures, dude? The guy is crazy. He just attacks whoever's on the stage.
It is funny. I actually.
No, you're not gonna attack me.
I am on a test drive.
Yeah, well, you're a woman.
Audi
John,
right now.
didn't you
But
say
he
that,
has Laura.
John, didn't you?
Yeah, those are voice size switches.
John, didn't you have a bunch of medical dispensaries?
No, I applied for a dispensary license, but you had to put up like a $5,000 no refund fucking deposit on the
And
dispensary
that's too
license.
much money. And
No, I wasn't gonna get it. Because guess what? I'm not DEI. They don't just give it to white Jews because Jews aren't minorities, apparently. They only give it to people in disaffected areas, African Americans who've been in high police rate areas.
I hate it when licensing issues come up. That's a problem.
What the hell is that noise?
that's a child, right?
Ryan, you're alive! Why did you tell me you have an emergency and you need my help?
Killed a young Jewish baby.
Yeah, it's a sign of a child.
Ryan, you're alive!
Do people not know how to keep a child out of an adult conversation?
Yeah, it's around what the Palestinians want to kill.
Yeah, usually I only hear that from black women when they have not Jewish men.
Then why did they kill no children? Answer me that one. Smart guy.
On October 7th.
No 40 babies.
No 40
I
babies.
mean, tell me the name of one of the babies. Go ahead.
40 babies. That's just a metaphor for the 4 different worlds of the Zohar.
The most beautiful babies you have ever saw is like babies thing.
There you go.
It turned out, hypothetically, that there were 40 dead, beheaded babies put in an oven.
That's not actually what was said in the article. It was there was 40 babies that were killed. It said some of the babies were killed. Some of the babies were beheaded. It didn't say 40 babies were beheaded or burnt.
Wait, my question for Diego. If there were somewhere between 1 and 40 babies that
And they were killed.
interacted with an
Why are you laughing at this? Why is it funny to you, Zach?
This is an awkward question. But if there were some babies that got killed in an oven, because part of your argument hinges on the fact that this is bullshit. That it's like there never were 40 babies, they never got killed in an oven. If there were 40 babies that did get killed in an oven,
It was not an
oven. It's beheaded
Now, what the hell are you talking about?
and then burned. They were beheaded and then burned.
It's a story that never happened. It's a story that the pro-Palis are echoing for like the last 17 months. And it came